So Badamo has just revealed the prizes for Season 25 of Jailbreak. Today we'll be rating each one out of 10. Now, since a grand prize is obviously cooler, I'll be ranking them with category in mind. So grand prize is matched up against the other grand prizes, textures against other typical season textures. You guys get the gist. Let's get into the ranking. Firstly, we have the voxel wing. For a level 2 prize, I actually really like this. It's made by Denald, and it introduces one of the major recurring aesthetics of the season, being voxel, which is also utilized by the season prize. It's the first spoiler level 2 prize since the scythe wing in season 20, which is also made by Denald, and it's safe to say I definitely prefer this one. It's a nice level 2 prize, and as for an intro to the season, I think it's just honestly decent. It's like an 8 out of 10. Next up we have the level 3 prize, which is a paid prize because, you know, the first one, the season pass, and it's the arcade arch furniture. As a furniture prize, this leans into the wacky category more, and it's in the paid category, and I like this, but I do feel like it's like a bit niche for what it is. Going the simpler route, just like an arcade, could have been a better play, but you know, I'm not gonna be too harsh on it because I think it is well made. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. The next free prize is the first rims of the season, which happen to be the 8-bit rims. This is for level 4, and these are nice and simple, and I think they managed to fit the seasonal theme quite well, and they also work in with the voxel aesthetic. Works for me, and as a free prize, I generally can't complain. It's like a 7 out of 10. Next seasonal pass prize at level 5, which is the animated road wing, which is brilliant. It's absolutely terrific because it reminds me of that one spoiler from last season with the hazard lights on it. And I think it's a great callback to the arcade theme. And to be honest, it's going to be exciting to see how it looks, like quality-wise and animation-wise. It's a great step forward for seasons when innovations like this happen because it kind of pushes the boundaries to see what we get with cosmetics rather than just, you know, a design spoiler. Like, what can they actually do with it, you know? And yeah, I'm just a big fan of this. I'll give it like a 9. Level 6 has a great piece of furniture with the voxel campfire. I do really like this. It continues the voxel theme we've seen so far, and for a free prize, it is genuinely decent, and I appreciate that it's, you know, like it has an ability to go nicely with anything, and I just think it's solid. It is significantly less in tune than the arcade arch because that's, you know, directly correlated to the season, whereas this is just following the aesthetic. But that means that this one can perform outside of the season. Like you can put it in your house and it will look totally fine. The Spinxel rims are the best rims of the season. I think they look elegant, well made, and for paid, I can definitely say it's worth it. It's better than the 2 rims, and the design is just really nice. Like it is a lovely design. So you know what, I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10. Level 8 has the only text for the season, which is a bit rare, but it is the blue pixel racer skin. It's a nice callback to the old pixel skins we used to get, more specifically blue pixel. This doesn't exactly match the colorway of the old skin, but it looks very sleek, and for a free texture, I think it's just a very solid level 8 prize. Some of the seasonal textures we've gotten look a little bit goofy, and that makes them kind of hard to use casually, but this one just looks like it could be easily used with anything. I think this is a really good texture. It's like an 8.5. The final set of rims are in level 9, and this is like the level 5 spoiler, as these are also animated. It's another innovation from Jailbreak Creations, is these animated Pixel Terry rims are a decent level 9 prize, and they fall in tune with the season theme, and I think they're good, maybe not great, but that depends on how they run in game. Another issue is that, like, I should have actually bought some level 5 spoiler. It can look a bit goofy when you're playing day to day, but honestly that's such a small nitpick, as I do think these are good. I think these are creative, but again, I have a few quality issues. I'd say it's like a 7.5 or an 8. Finally, the grand prize is the revox. Now, shout out to the creator, Mr. Yamalas, as overall I do like the revox. You know, I don't hate it, but I've noticed it's definitely been catching some flack on Twitter, as you know, a lot of the pics do. As you know, I'm sure people were pissed off that their favorite submissions didn't make it. But the revox is something I will still play for. I'll still grind for it. I can confidently say that it fits the theme well, and it's sleek, and again, it's just well made. Sure, there would have been better prizes, or hell, they should have put something at level 9 or level 8, I'd say. But I think this is just a decent grand prize, and I hope people do warm up to it, because sure, there are some other more creative or more out there submissions, but this one just ended up being the most popular, and I feel like we should, you know, give it a chance, right? We should give it a chance.